Happy birthday. Born on the 31st of January. Now, that is the horoscope of somebody who can become a genius and be very creative and be very inventive and have the gift of communication and marketing skills and even have property and all the good things are written about you. So you have a leading role in society and in business and in job. And you'll be a person who will definitely come up with ideas which are out of this world, and you will also be a person who can do mathematics or anything to do with numbers as well. Well, you'll have everything going for you, looks like it. But you need to control your arrogance. You need to improve your tolerance. You need to improve your teamwork. And don't be dominating and don't show your temper. That's all you need not to do. And you can be flying very, very high. You're a very special type of breed. You're a person who can be a loner. That's because you don't fit into society very easily. You will choose your friends very carefully, and it will always be associated to your job or to your business. And the business of information technology is specially to be for you. You have that gift of seeing how the future trends of IT is going to be on the internet. And you'll have the gift of the creativity as well to make it pleasant for people to see what you're doing. And of course, the inventiveness will mean that the futuristicness of the internet will be what you will make a play for. Things like gaming and things like that. I expect you to be very interested in that and have the chance to do well. You could be a lawyer, you could be a doctor, you could be anything you want. You could be a person who is an engineer. But the basics of it all will be that your knowledge of the internet and information technology will make you special in everything that you do. So create that base in you of IT knowledge, and you'll never be alone, and you'll never be able to look for anything that you want. Yes, you are a genius of some kind, because at your good ages especially, you're going to have that magnitude of doing things on a big scale. In modern day language, you will be in every country possible. And that's made possible because the internet is just in about every country possible. So the world is your oyster, and you will be able to do things across boundaries. And you will do also in a very big way. The chance will come. It all depends on your ages. The calendar year is going to be very good for you. So you got a 40% bonus. And the calendar year is going to give you plenty of support up to 40%. In anything that you do in your life, you've got that bonus. Now it all depends. Well, I've tested the first 4 or 5 months of 2020. They are going pretty well for you. All you need now is to be of the good ages, and that's something that I don't know. All I know is 31st January. That's all I know. And I know 2020, of course. And therefore, I'm going to imagine some of the ages that you could be. And if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76 or even 85, you're going to be very specially lucky in this 2020, especially for the first 6 months at least. And you're going to do something wonderful, something very special for yourself, to win reputation, to make money, to find happiness. See, when the ages are good and when they jive very nicely with the calendar year 2020, everything is possible coming your way, and coming your way very quickly as well, because these are the planets of unexpected goodness. I'm going to give you another sample of ages. And if you happen to be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 40 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78, well, you're still going to be extremely lucky. And everything that you do, you're going to find the benefit of creativity, of inventiveness, the ability to market things very well, the ability to communicate brilliantly, to be having the creativity of being in the film or the TV industry, great anywhere in the arts, the dancer, the singer, all that is now very possible for you. And you will, of course, aim for the stars, and you will do that. If you're of these ages, the possibility of doing that is very nicely there for you in 2020. I'm going to give you some sample of ages where you have to be a bit cautious. And if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73 or 82, you'll have to be very cautious, whether in financial areas of job, business, whether in romance, marriage, family areas, whether in health areas as well, because these open you up to a lot of trouble at any time. And while 2020 can give you the 40% benefit, the other 60, sometimes 65% will play very difficult games with you. So you have to be careful. You definitely have to improve your tolerance for others and improve your teamwork, because you're going to need a lot of support and a lot of help as well. Don't isolate yourself. I'm going to give you another set of ages which are also going to be a little bit troublesome. And if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75 or even 84, be very cautious of health issues and be very careful that you build anything too big, you won't be able to sustain it, and you'll have difficulty to cope with anything you're trying to do later on. So plan everything, if you have these ages I've just mentioned, to limit your exposure to risk. That's what it is. Don't dominate, don't take charge, don't take control, because you'll get things probably quite wrong. So you see, ages are very important. Health-wise, you're born on the 31st of June. I'm worried that you are going to have more than your share of allergies. And I'm also worried that you could have very high cholesterol contributing to problems with your arteries and to your heart. Well, these are the things which I'll worry about for you. And be careful that your stomach can easily go very gastric. I don't want to say too much because I have too little information. If I have your full date of birth and your time of birth and look at your palms, then I'll be able to do a horoscope for you for your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And I'll be able to then tell you exactly what's going to happen when you're up and when you're down. And even when you're down and you know it in advance, you can create some buffers to improve that as well. And I will give you your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions, on and on. More than that, I will show you how to contact the supernatural energy that you have within you. Some call it the soul, some call it the guide. And so how to reach that will make you very special. I will show you how to formulate your personal lucky lottery numbers step by step. Reaching the guide and the soul will make you a person who can achieve supernatural things and be better than the rest. People who are so famous, so rich, so wonderfully adored by people, so well known and so successful, they have connected to their inner energy. Only then they can. A human being on his own cannot do that. In fact, a human being on its own can't even connect to planets. So I will teach you how to make this connection in many ways. So I'm going to show you my email address. Here it is. And send me an email if you want to connect with me. And of course, this reading will cost you USD $50. And that will definitely give you the benefit of knowing your next 8 or 9 years. Until we meet one day, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you and happy birthday again. Goodbye.